Yes, 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 yes. Hey, what's up and welcome back to ByStephieNics. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to put in a ponytail extension so you get the most natural blend. You're not gonna be able to see the clips up top. You're not gonna be able to see your real hair poking through anywhere. Nobody's gonna be able to tell that you're wearing fake hair other than the people who know you don't naturally have 22-inch hair, I guess. Yeah, about that. Moving on. The absolutely gorgeous hair that I'm gonna be using today is from the brand G Hair. It's their Multiway weave, and I've got it in the color 2/6. That's like a dark brown with some caramel highlights throughout. Super gorgeous, super thick, super long, everything you want in a ponytail, basically. So if you're interested in learning how to perfectly put in a ponytail extension so you can rock this super cute hairstyle, just keep watching and I will teach you how to do it. Simple as that. And go. Yep, here it is. We've got the natural, short, thin ponytail. I mean, it's cute. It's cute enough for day to day, but nothing compares to that va-va-voom, gorgeous, long, thick pony. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that today. But before we actually get into the application of the ponytail, you guys might be thinking that G Hair sounds pretty familiar, and that's because I did an entire video on their clip-ins recently. I've got them right here. Super gorgeous and thick and long. You guys saw in that video how much I obsessed over these extensions, literal game changer. And G Hair was so nice enough to actually send me this ponytail extension too so I could check it out for you guys. So let me bring that right around. We've got the ponytail on there, cute little hanger. And it is super thick and super soft, just like the clip-ins. And I absolutely love this. It also has that same 1-year hair quality guarantee, so you don't have to be nervous about like anything happening. You're covered, it's all guaranteed. So let me just actually take the hair out of the hanger so we can have a better look at it. Let me just unroll it for you. You see it's actually a pretty wide piece. It's 5 clips wide and super long. So let me give you some deets on this. This is 22 inches, 150 grams, and it's gonna cost you just a little over $200. And if that number scares you, I know some of you just like, your heart stopped out there. They do have cheaper options. They have this exact same multi-way weave in an 18-inch version, and that's gonna be 120 grams. And then if you really wanna cut costs, they also have an eco version, which is synthetic because this is human hair, so that's obviously gonna be much more expensive. So clearly you've got a lot of options at G Hair, but no matter what you pick or whatever you got in your cart, add the code ByStephieNics and you're gonna get 10% just cut right off the total, which I think is pretty sick because the cost of extensions definitely add up pretty quickly. And if you could cut 10% off that, that actually ends up being a pretty good amount of money. So pro tip, use the ByStephieNics coupon code. So let's get into the actual putting in of the hair. So it's called the Multiway weave because you can wear it multiple ways. It's not just a ponytail extension. You can wear this as just a 1-piece clip-in, just pop the 5 clips in right across, and as long as you don't have really thick hair, it should be a perfect option for you. I do happen to have pretty thick hair, so this doesn't work for me as just an option by itself. I would have to like add in some filler pieces, which they do have. But you know what? Let me just pop this in right now so you can get just like a feel of what I'm saying. So let me take down this cute little pony. Okay, so all you wanna do is just part your hair kind of above your ears, and you're just gonna clip that section up, and then you just pull that multi-way weave, throw it behind your head, and you're just gonna kind of line it up, make sure that it's sitting in the correct position, and then you're gonna just start unclipping the clips from the center and just clipping them in one by one. Clip them down. And dang, you see already we got that long hair flowing. Let that top section go. Okay, and you could see definitely it's not thick enough for my hair. I need something way thicker for me. I have way too much hair. But I can make this work if I add in some additional pieces or if I just clip up some of my natural hair to kind of hide it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna section off that same hair that I had clipped up before. Just gonna kind of twist it up a little bit. Throw a clip in there. Make it look kind of messy because that's the look I'm going for. I mean, I'm just like showing it to you real quick. It's not really a look, but you can see immediately that just gets rid of a whole bunch of my like natural hair bulk. I still have some pieces there that like I can straighten in, curl in, clip back and hide. But I just wanted to show you that this is an option with this extension as long as you don't have a ton of hair like me. Okay, so as I take this out, I'm gonna tell you about the second way that you can wear this multi-way weave, and that's as a halo extension. So with the extensions, they actually send you this little baggie with 2 extra clips and a wire for the halo extension option of this hair. So all you gotta do is just attach these little black clips on either side of the wire to the ends of the extension, and then you can use this piece of hair as a halo extension. You don't have to clip clip it in, but you just slide it in like a headband with the wire and just totally bypass those clips. Or you can still clip them in for like some extra added security. That's an option too. So already, without even talking about the ponytail, there's a lot of options with this hair. Good bang for your buck. Okay, let's get that hair out of there. And now we can get ready to do the ponytail. Okay, so the first step for this ponytail extension is you gotta make a high pony with your natural hair. So just a little tip for this, I always like to use 2 elastics together for this ponytail just to make sure that it's really tight, really like held together well, and it's not going to be weighed down once you put the extensions in, because that's definitely adding some weight, and you don't want like your ponytail to start slipping and then just be like between a high and a medium ponytail, just like an awkward spot. So use 2 ponytails and it's gonna just give you a good base. I gotta flip my hair for this. Excuse me a moment. Ooh, okay. Smooth out any bumps that you got. You can definitely like use a comb and like really make sure it's like the smoothest thing ever, but I'm not going for like the totally sleek look today. So I think that's good enough. So take those 2 elastics together and just tie it off nice and tight. There you go. Onto the ponytail. I'm just like kind of finger combing this through, make sure there's no knots before I put this in. I've done a lot of experimenting trying to figure out what the best kind of way to clip the piece in so that it looks the most natural. And what I found is that if you make sure that the 5th and final clip that you clip in, that was a lot of the word clip. If you make sure that the final clip lands underneath the ponytail, that's gonna give you the most natural look. That was confusing. Okay, let's just do it and we'll talk it through. So what you're gonna do is just whip the ponytail around. And for me, I already know through trying this out a couple times that if I put the first clip underneath, the final clip will also end up being underneath. So that's where I always start. But if you don't already know, what you wanna do is kind of just position the first clip wherever just to see. Hold it down rather than clipping it in, and just kind of wrap the ponytail around while holding it in place just to see where that final clip would land, with the goal being that it lands right underneath your pony. When you finally do it, you see I have just a little bit left, that final clip, and if I wrap it around, it's gonna land squarely underneath, right on top of the first clip. So it might work the same way for you, but it really depends on just how thick your, wow, I feel bald now. But it depends on how thick your ponytail is to begin with. So just kind of like hold it and see a few times where you have to clip in the first clip so that the final clip lands underneath. Now that we like kind of figured out positioning, we can start the actual ponytail. So I unclip that first clip, and since I know that I'm clipping underneath, I'm just gonna kind of whip my head down, and I'm gonna take the clip and slide it underneath the elastic so that it clips kind of under the elastic. That's gonna really hold it in place. So like, let's say this was the elastic right here, holding the ponytail, you're gonna slide the clip under it and then clip. Okay, so let's try and do this. It's just easier if you flip your head over. So I'm gonna just open that clip, find the elastic, slide it underneath, kind of wiggle it to get it really wedged in there, and then pop the clip closed. Okay. Cute, right? So now what you're gonna do is just continue pulling the ponytail around, and you don't have to clip in all 5 clips. G Hair actually recommends that you do clips number 1, 3, and 5, that final clip. But when I was kind of playing with it, like I experimented again to see what would work best for me. Ooh, my arm is getting tired. And I saw that what worked best for me is clipping in 1, 2, 3, skipping 4, and then clipping in 5. But again, it's all just like playing around with it and seeing what works best for you. But I clip in the first 3, skip 1, and then do the last. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna bring the extension around. Once I get that second clip like lying flat against the ponytail, I'm just gonna do the same thing and slide it underneath the little elastic and clip it down. There we go. And like I said, I also like doing clip number 3. So I'm going to continue pulling the extension around, making sure that everything is lying really flat, nothing is getting like bunched up at all. I'm gonna open up that third clip, slide it under. Right now it's kind of underneath the first clip. I'm sliding it into that first clip. That's totally fine to do. And I'm just gonna, it's a little more difficult to close when it's on top of a clip, but I'm gonna wiggle my finger in there and get it shut. Okay. Cool, third one is locked in, and now I skipped the 4th clip, but I'm still gonna just bring it around nice and slow to make sure that it's lying flat against my head. And once I have the 5th clip at the back where we want it, just gonna turn that to the side, flip it over a bit, and I'm just gonna slide that 5th clip into the other clips that are all kind of layered there and pop it closed. You just wanna make sure that this is gonna be as flat as possible. It's not like hanging downwards, because then it's gonna be pretty hard to hide that. get that clipped closed, and woo, we got it attached. That was some work, but we did it. My arms have not fallen off. Success. Oh God, it's so cute. I like wearing it to the side so that like you can kind of see it from the front, see it from the side. All angles look cute. But you can definitely like wear it like that. Okay, I haven't even finished it. I'm already like trying to style it. So let's finish the application. So if you look real close, you can actually just see the track lying against my head, and that makes it pretty obvious that we're wearing extensions. So we're gonna wanna wrap this with the hair to hide that. So what I do for wrapping the ponytail is I actually take hair from that 5th and final clip, that last section that we clipped in, and I use that to wrap because that'll kind of pull that last clip really flat against the ponytail and help kind of make it all look smooth. So I'm picking out some hair, just a small section from that final clip, around that thick, and I'm just gonna pull it in the natural direction to make that clip lie flat, and I'm just going to wrap it around the base of the ponytail. Okay, so now I have the little tail of the wrap, and it's kind of just sitting right at the front, which is a little annoying, but it's all right. We'll make it work. We got bobby pins. So you're just gonna use a couple bobby pins to just pin the tail in place and then pin the tail. I just said pin the tail. That happened. So you're just gonna take the bobby pins to just pin the end of the tail of hair into the rest of the wrap. So I do it right at the end, and then I kind of just do a few around to make sure that everything is really not gonna go anywhere. And just slide that right in. And just take a couple more, slide them all the way in. And I like doing one in the back just to make sure it's like secured from all ends. Okay, and the wrap is secured. So now we can appreciate that gorgeous, long, full ponytail we got clipped in there. And if you've got naturally thin, straight hair, you're probably gonna be done at this point. But I have, like I said before, a lot of hair, and it's kind of like curled, waved. I don't even know what's going on with it right now. So if you look, it kind of sticks out of the ponytail a little bit. You're gonna be able to see it like that, just kind of sticking out. So what I'm gonna do today is just curl the whole ponytail to incorporate the real hair into the fake really well, and just it'll hide everything we don't want to show. So I'm just gonna use a 1-inch curling iron that I got right here. And while this is heating up, let me just show you how big the section should be. So what you're gonna do is take your hair with like kind of an equal amount of fake hair, and you're just gonna take those, hold them together, and wrap it around the barrel and just curl it all as one piece so that it all just kind of like stays together in the pony, and your real hair is not gonna just like kind of like hang out the side there and expose that you're wearing fake hair to the world. We're trying to keep the illusion alive, okay? We're doing the best we can. Curling iron is heated up, so now I'm just going to wrap that section around, and when you get to kind of your real section, make sure really lock down, it doesn't start like flying off the curling iron, and just hold it for a few seconds. Let the magic work, and then when you let it out, we have a nice waved piece where you can't see the end of your real hair anymore. It's all incorporated. And it's definitely a little tight, but don't worry, we'll pull it out at the end. So I'm just gonna do that for the rest of the pony and meet you back after. And here we go. Here's our curled, gorgeous ponytail. And I didn't mention it before, but when you're curling your hair, it's really best to do one section curled forward and then the next section curled back, just so that you don't have one giant curl as a ponytail. It keeps it kind of like messy, and yeah, if this is what you're going for, you definitely want to do each section a different way. Okay, so I've let the curls sit for a few minutes, so now I can hairspray it and kind of mess it up, pull the curls out a bit because we don't want it so tight. So I'm just gonna go away from my camera so I don't, you know, ruin it with hairspray, and spray the heck out of it. Okay, I wouldn't actually recommend using hairspray on your extensions too often because you're not washing your extensions as often as you're washing your hair, so product buildup is gonna start just making the extensions really gross and nasty. So it's okay to use it every once in a while, but I wouldn't really do this like every day, like definitely not. Okay, so it's hairsprayed. We can kind of just now pull it out a bit, get it to look just like a little chiller. Okay, I think we're looking good. Let's get just a full look at that gorgeous ponytail. Honestly, I'm feeling such Ariana Grande vibes right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right like that to the side. Too cute. Okay, I think that kind of completes our ponytail look. Again, this was the G Hair Multiway Weave in color 2/6, 22 inches, 150 grams. a gorgeous piece of hair. I hope my little tips and tricks on how to put it in helped you if you've been struggling with how to actually put in a ponytail extension. It's a totally different beast than regular clip-ins, and it took me a little bit to get the hang of it, but I finally did, and just go back, watch it again if you still don't got it. It will make sense, just practice a little bit. If this tutorial helped you out, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a big like below. That really helps me out and I'd appreciate it just so very much. If you have any video requests, anything you want to see, let me know down in the comments below and I'll definitely do it for you because I'd love to. So yeah, I will. And finally, I just want to invite you to join the ByStephieNics family. We would love to have you. We have fun here. It's a good time. All you gotta do is just hit the big red subscribe button below. And if you click the little notification bell right next to it, you're gonna be notified every time I post a new video, which is just so freaking awesome. I don't know why I'm in like the weirdest mood right now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. And as always, this was ByStephieNics.